A year and a half after its launch, the Nintendo Switch has almost entirely lived up to the promise it sat down on my couch to see them on the big screen. Daily use has forced a few design flaws into the image and color quality of the Switch's 720p LCD display looks great. That's good because I play my Switch in handheld mode 80% of the time, and my pre-launch concerns about the 3 to 4 hour battery life proved not to be a problem even on a long daily commute. The 6.2-inch screen is an excellent size for single player. Fine enough, but it is needlessly big compared to some third-party options, and can even scratch the edges of your screen if you aren't careful. It's frustrating that no official alternatives exist, and that Nintendo warrants third-party options. For more on some of the Switch's best games, check out our reviews of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, or Super Mario Odyssey, or hear more of our thoughts on Nintendo's online service.
The PlayStation 4 Pro. Design-wise, the $399 PS4 Pro looks like a triple-decker PlayStation 4. It's a tad taller, and it adds another layer to the angular sandwich design Sony used in the original console. It sports physical power and eject buttons up front, and it has an integrated power supply, which means you won't have another AC adapter sitting behind your TV. What's really important, though, are the internal changes. It features a new 4.2 teraflop AMD Polaris-based GPU that's more than twice as fast as the original PS4. It also packs in a faster 8-core CPU, 8GB of RAM, and a 1TB hard drive. The PS4 Pro also finally brings 5GHz 802.11ac Wi-Fi support into Sony's consoles, which should make downloading large games and patches much faster. The new DualShock 4 controller is pretty much the same as before, except there's a small strip on the touchpad where its LED light shines through in performance modes, which is a far more noticeable upgrade over the bump to 4K. High-definition range lighting, or HDR, will also change some games significantly. It allows for higher contrast, greater color definition, and much deeper blacks than we're used to. In The Last of Us Remastered, it makes the sky look more realistic with more nuanced more than the less powerful PS4 Slim. The PlayStation 4 Pro isn't a whole new generation for Sony, but it's the closest you'll get to the performance of powerful PC gaming in a console today.
This is the Xbox One S. It's white, it's little, it's cute, and it's just a tiny bit more powerful than the old Xbox, the Xbox One. And let's face it, the original Xbox One.
Later this month, you'll also be able to buy a 1TB model for $349 or a 500GB model for $299. It will play all the same games and do all of the same things as the old Xbox. But what a difference 3 years makes. The One S is 40% smaller, but it's actually smaller still because it doesn't need this insane, huge power brick that the old one needed. Instead, you just have this single, simple cord. The One S still needs room to breathe though. The grill on top is a fan vent, and there are more on the sides, but whatever, it just looks so much better. This robot white color is really nice, and you can also get an optional stand to mount it vertically. It comes with a 2GB model, but you gotta pay 20 bucks extra to get it for the cheaper versions.
It's there, and it also has a 3.5mm headset, Blu-rays, and high dynamic console. It also supports that 4K video and 4K Blu-rays. And if you've been looking for a cheap 4K Blu-ray player, the Xbox One S could to make this thing worth the purchase. But hey, at least it finally looks good.